YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Ray. I'm the original ordinary guy back again with another video. Beautiful day out here in CLT Queen City. Headed to the JOB. It's my Friday, but you know we got overtime tomorrow and Saturday, so you know how that goes. Fellas, do not be discouraged. I talked about a couple videos ago about consuming. And that overconsumption can lead to a lot of discouragement. You see things happening, you're hearing different information that may or may not be true, you know. You're seeing other people's lives. They're either living it up righteously or they're living it up in a tell story time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a real story. It's not nonfiction, just to put it like that. And a lot of people are getting discouraged. A lot of people are looking at the economy, getting discouraged. I made a video a couple months ago talking about how 9-to-5s will be the new luxury jobs. I got people calling my phone that have good degrees, like what we thought were good degrees, asking me, is my job hiring? Mind you, I work in the warehouse. Nothing fancy about my job. It's stable as hell for right now, but there's nothing fancy about my job. But I have people calling me because they see the economy is going to hell, which I already knew it was going to be, which is why stability, I don't care what's going on. I don't care who doesn't like what you do. I don't care who doesn't like how much money you make. You need some type of stability, and then you can do your own thing. But the overconsumption is making a lot of men sad. It's making a lot of men quit. It's making them feel like they're lesser than, because they're a normal average guy. And yes, normal average guys, I'll be completely honest with you. Normal average guys are becoming invisible. And I mean average and normal on every level. So if you're average, if you're above average or abnormal on one level, you got potential. But if you're average and normal on every level, you're becoming invisible. Like, nobody sees you, society doesn't see you, and they already don't care about men. So imagine how much they double down on not caring about you. But a lot of men are making that their identity, and that's like, okay, well, that's me, that's who I am. Instead of, taking the opportunity to change things, they're making it their identity. And in the process of that, in the process of the struggle, in the process of adapting, which we should be doing, they're getting discouraged. And I'm here to tell you, don't, fellas. Don't let people play on you. Don't let people play with your body. Don't let people play with your mind, thinking that something is what it's not. Yes, the economy is hell. The economy is bad. Yes, you're being taxed out of a lot of things. Yes, you're becoming more undateable as the day goes on. Every time you get on TikTok, every time you get in the real world, it's something that a woman doesn't like about men. Yes, that's true. Yes, they're looking for ways to raise taxes. Yes, people are struggling. Yes, people cannot afford rent. Can't even afford to buy a house in the hood, one of them raggedy joints. They going up. Yes, people can't afford their cars anymore. Repos out the ass since tax season is over. Repos out the ass. People can't afford gas. People are hitching the public bus, which is smart, to the job. If it's by your job, I would recommend you do that. If you get a pass. I just can't wait around for no bus. That's just who I am. But plus my car paid off, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But I understand those that do. Can't afford gas. Like, I gotta get an oil change. Some people can't even afford an oil change. Can't afford filters. Can't afford little plug-ins for the car. Can't afford lights can't afford anything. Can't afford their bills in their own house. It's a lot of turmoil going on. It's a lot of sadness and dooming. It's a lot of doom and gloom going on. And a lot of these guys I seen on YouTube, they're talking about it, but they're talking about it in a way where all hope is lost. And that's because all hope is lost if you put your hope and your faith in a system that doesn't even care about you in the beginning. Like, putting your faith in something that never cared about you, that pretended to care about you from the start, ridiculous. And I advise everybody to wake up and smell the coffee. What's going on now is a snippet It's a snippet. They're testing the waters. They're trying to see how bad it is, how many people are suffering for real. Hell, how many people are suffering undercover? How many people are suffering in the shadows? They don't even know that. That's when it gets worse and worse, that's when those people are going to come out. It's going to get worse. But, you know the old saying, it's going to get bad before it gets good. Well, that's this process. So I advise you to keep your head up. And me saying that, it sounds good on paper. Sounds good if you write it down, but actually doing it, it takes time. It takes a lot of grit, a lot of adapting. We have to adapt. We cannot sit still and stay still. If we do, we are cooked. We are fried. We are done. We might as well give up before we even start. If we're so stuck on the old ways are gone, fellas. Sayonara, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're out of there. The moment I had people calling me about my job, when they got nice fancy degrees, I knew it. I knew I was right. I knew I was right telling folks not to be just a consumer and indulge in overconsumption. I knew it. Because that indulging in overconsumption, it leads you nowhere, man. You're damn near, you're stuck in the mud at that point. If you're not a producer, like I said, you're dead. And the discouragement of men because they don't know their path. A lot of men don't know their path. A lot of men don't know what to do. What's my purpose of life? What's my purpose while I'm on this earth? There is no time like right now to find out what that is. With the epidemic, we got the economy going to hell. We got politics, they up each other's ass. The dating market is trash. You can't afford food. You can't afford where you live. It's looking real bad out here, man. It's already bad, so don't make it worse on yourself. Don't tear yourself down already more than what they're doing to you. You already got somebody on the outside doing it to you. Let's not do it internally. Because once they hit you externally and then you go internally and find out, like, oh, okay, this is really true. I'm really what they label me. It's over for you. We already know nobody coming to save us. We already know we men. The women, they gonna get saved. The men, we gotta fight tooth and nail. If you're not fighting tooth and nail, they look at you like nothing. And I know it's a lot of people saying the doom and gloom stuff. Like I say, that's popular. That's very popular. It's easy to look at what the economy is doing. I ain't gonna lie. It's easy to look at what the economy is doing to people and how it's going and feel sad and feel depressed. But I don't want that for y'all, man. I don't want that for y'all. And I know when I look at those videos, I see those comments, a lot of guys can relate to that. I know a lot of guys can't relate to strength. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just an optimistic guy. And maybe because years back, I seen it coming. You know, I was having discussions with certain people that are in politics, I guess you could say, or around the city that I lived in. And they would put me on game, letting me know, like, hey, you might want to, if you can bunker down somewhere, you might want to do that. Because in the next 10 years, 20 years, yeah, you're going to see something you ain't never seen before. And then with social media, they just expanding it out, making it bigger than what it was back then, because social media has became more advanced. And they wasn't lying. Multiple people have told me this. And that's probably why I'm not panicking, you know? And I advise, if you can move back in with somebody, move back in with somebody. Excuse me, allergies. If you can move back in with somebody, go ahead and do that. Put the shame to the side. Hit auntie, uncle, cousin, brother, sister, the homie, mom, dad, grandparents, hit them up. Let them know, hey, I'm only going to be there for a year. You see this economy? I'll pay what I need to pay. I'll do what I need to do. But I need to come back to the crib and stack up. I need to come back to the crib and gather more resources. You know, it's like a save game. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to bunker down and save the game right here. And then when it's time for me to go back out and play, I can pick up where I left off at. But I just need a little bit of help. Don't be, put your pride to the side. I need a little bit of help. Don't feel sad. Don't feel discouraged. Don't worry about what other people are thinking about you. I know that's a big thing for men. We looked at it as failures if we go back to the crib. That's not true. We there for a purpose. I'm there for a purpose. I'm in, I'm out. I appreciate you. This is what I owe you. This is what I'm doing. That's what I'm contributing to the place I'm at, and I'm back out. When I can successfully say and confidently say that I'm well aware of what's going on now. Because you might need it from a different lens. You might just only seeing it from a struggling lens. You might need to see it from a lens of, okay, let me take a step back. And maybe a step back is moving in with somebody. Like I live with my brother. That helped me so much. Especially being in a new state, a new city. I'm forever grateful. And at times it does get me down that I don't have my own spot because that's what I'm used to. But I understand the bigger picture and I understand what's going on. I'm not looking at other people to the left and the right of me, trying to figure out what they're doing and trying to keep up with them. That's not the game I'm playing. The game I'm playing is being stable. The game I'm playing is being grateful for him letting me stay there till November and then getting up out of there. I'm ready. I'm well ready. But I'm just holding my horses right now. And fellas, I advise you to put that pride away. And don't be discouraged on what's going on. It is horrible out here. Because the feeling you feel right now of being discouraged, imagine 5 to 10 years later if you didn't do anything about it. 5 to 10 years later, you think the feeling you feel right now is pain? But you have no idea. You're going to be suffering. That's a fact. It's not advice. It's a warning. That's another damn reality for your ass. Now take care of yourselves, man. Love.